Have you had problems sticking with an exercise program? I'm the Body Smith. Today we'll give you some tips to keep you motivated. Finding an exercise partner can be the key to increased commitment. Working out with a friend makes it more enjoyable and keeps you accountable. If you find an activity that you enjoy, you'll be more likely to stay with it. So today with me, I've got Hilda in here from Florida visiting, and we're your workout partners. So get off that couch and work out with us. Shall we, Hilda?
Yes.
Let's breathe in. Exhale out. Yes. And reach up. Pull down. Yeah, you probably recognize Hilda. She had been a guest on this program many times for many years, has been hanging out in Florida the last few years, decided to come back just so she could appear on this program. 2 more. All right, now reach across. Reach across. Perfect. 4 to go. 3. Down and up, down and up at an angle. So what are we going to do today for exercise? We're going to do adult recess, believe it or not. Now, switch sides. What's adult recess? Up, down, up. Well, remember the things you used to do on the playground when you were a kid? And we had fun doing that. Now, both arms up at an angle. So we're going to try to replicate that. In my case, I don't know about Hilda's, but in a few decades after playing on the playground. And reach it out one arm, then the other. I have noticed that when I teach class in a gym, I'm starting to sound like Mr. Elliott, the early grade school PE teacher. Extend it out. 3rd grade. Time to come in. It's lunchtime. 4 more. We all like Mr. Elliott. Legs apart, reach out, reach over the top, over the head. So let's see, what can we do? We can do jumping jacks. We can do squat thrusts. And switch sides. Reach over and out. But though when I think about it, I don't know how much I enjoyed those when I was a kid, but it was kind of fun to get out and move around anyway. You know, both arms push down and out to the side. Push. Yes. All right. Any requests from the audience? What shall we do? Let's do some ham curls here. We're also using, if you recognize the playlist, this is one of my favorites. I really like this one. All right, lift the knees to the outside. Stronger, stronger, faster. I like it. 4 more. Work it, work it, work it. All right, let's march it out. Where are your weights, Hilda? Let's go ahead and pick them up. It's talking about stronger, so we're going to try to get stronger here. Let's start out. Bicep curls, up to the shoulders and down, up and down. So we're going to try to keep you on your toes. I don't know, maybe literally. We're going to alternate some strength exercises, strength, muscle endurance, muscle conditioning, with some cardio activities to get your heart pumping. Actually, part of the workout will be picking up and putting down the equipment. All right, take it up in 1 count, down in 3. Actually, if we want to be technical, if you're musical, it's 2 counts up, 6 counts down. Let's give it 4 more. Now what we're going to do next, we're going to use the step equipment, but if you don't have it, that's okay. Follow along anyway. Let's put those weights down and well out of the way. All right, I'm going to turn to the side here. We're going to come up on top and we're going to lunge. So you're going to step down one side then the other, turning the hips and shoulders. Go. And yes, you can do that on the floor without the equipment. Keep going. I'll catch up with Hilda here. 2 times each side. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, that gets the heart pumping. And then some. 4 on each side. 3, 2, and switch. 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 Let's go back to single lunges. Here we go. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and we're done. Step off. Breathe in. Keep the legs moving. Exhale out. Let's pick up those weights again. All right. I'm going to do a military press. Starting at the shoulders. I'm just going to keep the legs kind of moving here. Push up. Straight forward. Push. And down. Breathe out. The weights come in the front of your face so you can see them out of the corner of your eye. Good. Maintain that posture. 1 more. All right. Legs together. Reach down. Pull up. You're actually here pulling the shoulder blades together as you pull up and back. All right. Hilda, I hate to tell you this. We're going to do 4 more like this, and then we're going to do some more shoulders. All right, legs apart, lateral raises, out and down. We want strong shoulders. It holds our head up. Something has to hold it up there. When you're doing lateral raises like this, make sure that you come with the weight to about where the shoulder attaches, which is a little lower than the top of the shoulder. Keep going. Let's just keep going. We know how good this one feels. Let's make it 4 more. Because this is the longest, stronger song, the longest version of it I've ever heard. 1 more. Now, let's reach down, pull up. Second set like this. We'll listen to some Rihanna. Let's give it 8 more. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 4 to go. All right, let's put the weights down and out of the way. Time to do a cardio exercise. So remember on the playground jumping jacks? We're gonna do jumping jacks. Right here, let's go. You may modify one heel then the other, take out some of the impact. That's up to you. Let's give it 8 more. You can do any kind of jumping jack. 2 more. Last one. Now squat out to the side, to the other side. Squat down. Now don't forget that jumping jack, Hilda, because it may come back to haunt us. So what we'll be doing with it is we'll be doing an I step, I like to call it. So an I step, how do we do that one? March it out. So you're going to come up on top, do a jumping jack, down on the floor, jumping jack. Let's try it. Up and a jack, down and a jack. Again, you can modify. Two more. Last one. All right. Let's march it out. Now, we're going to use some tubing. So this tubing has become a popular and inexpensive exercise tool. You can find it, and no, I don't have any stock in it, but you can find it in most sports stores, even in the big boxes, I think. Okay, so let's take this first one. Let's keep the legs moving. Step touch. You're going to put about 6 to 8 inches in between the thumbs. Get a good, strong, but not a killer grip. And then you're going to put the elbows in and pull out, pull outward. And I've got a really strong, dense piece of tubing here. So the goal is to try to stretch it to about twice the width of it. It's not going to work here with this tube for me, but I am feeling the upper back and the back part of the shoulders as I do this one. Yes, like we said in the beginning, it's great to work out with a partner, and Hilda is a great partner to work out with. I wonder how many workouts we've done together. In the studio, in the gym. All right, let's hold it right here. This time you're going to want to widen it out, put it under 1 foot, and I'll actually put mine on the step so you can see. You don't have to do that. We're going to do a bicep curl. So keep the elbows in, pull up and down. Yes. So all the emphasis on the biceps. You want to make sure the wrists stay in that neutral position, which looks straight up and down. Yes. Breathe out. Breathe in. It kind of makes me work harder when Rihanna's telling me it's so hard, it's so hard. All right, let's release. We want to isolate the triceps here. So here's one way you can do it. Reach up, but then you're going to take the tubing down the center of the back, get a grip, you see that? And then you're going to push up and press away from you with the elbow slightly out front. You can see that out of the corner of your eye. And make sure that you got that neutral wrist. Make sure also that you have enough tension on the tubing that you feel the back of the arm working. Breathe out, breathe in. I like to emphasize that breathing because if I don't, sometimes I hold my breath. All right, let's switch sides. We will do the exact same exercise on the other side. And be careful because these handles can kind of get out of position. You don't want to have it pull on your wrist in an unsafe way. And here we go when you're ready. Breathe out, breathe in. Excellent. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, this is one of my favorite playlists because no matter how tired I am, no matter what's happened during the day, it always makes me feel motivated. One more time. Now, before we move on, let's do one for the pectorals. To do that, put it underneath your shoulder blades and then work it around under the arms. And then stretch out. Got enough tension on that tubing that as you push inward, let's push in now, and cross, you're going to feel the pectoral muscles, the other things too, in the upper back, in the shoulders. And I don't need, you can also, if you're tubing within reason, if you're stronger than your tubing, you can gather it up, kind of gather it up so it's closer in. This tubing I've got today, I don't need to do that, it's strong. Breathe out, breathe in. 2 more. Oh, that's good. Now, unwind, take that tubing, put it somewhere where you will not step on it. So we talked about adult playground, adult recess. What do you do on recess? You always play with a ball. So let's bounce it, use the legs, bounce it. All the kids want to bounce the ball. No, you do not get demerits if it gets away from you. Now let's do some hand-eye coordination while also working the lower body. Let's squat down and let it go. There we go. The ball doesn't weigh very much, but we're doing our squats. It's kind of a sneaky way to get people to do squats. Now, to get a little abdominal work, I have an idea. Did you know when you lift your legs, if you contract your abdominal, you don't have to do crunches? Let's hold it right here. Let's give it a try. Under that knee, under the other side. Contract those abdominals every time you lift that leg. Yeah, we don't have to sit on the floor and lie back and do crunches. You still can if you want to. And then also, just remember, if it's difficult to reach under and put it under your leg, you can always take it over the top and still lift the knee and still contract the abdominals. You don't lose credit. All right. Now legs apart, take it behind the back, transfer to the other hand. So we're using our reach back muscles. I was teaching a silver sneakers class recently, and a woman in the back said, "I can't do this. What can I do instead?" Well, you hold the ball in one hand, you reach back and contract those shoulder blades anyway. You don't lose any credit. Now let's orbit the body all the way around. Again, we're using the upper back muscles, the rear part of the shoulders. Reverse direction. I remember though in school we used to play dodgeball too. I don't think we better do that today. All right, for more pectorals, let's go ahead and take that ball, reach out, and then you're gonna drop the hands down below the armpits and press it inwards. Got a little bit of a bend in the shoulder, or in the elbow. A little bit of bend in the elbow. I don't know if you can put a bend in your shoulder. That's anatomically impossible. I don't know, when I was in high school, we had a cheerleader who was majorly double jointed. She could put her fingers together, interlace her fingers, take it up over her head, down her back, step over without ever undoing her fingers. I don't know about that. I could never do that. Now in one hand, you're going to turn the doorknob, keeping strength in the forearm. And while you're gripping that ball, squeeze, squeeze, keeping your hands, keeping your grip strong. 4, 3. I don't think we ever did this on recess. Now the other side, same exercise. All right, just a couple more. All right, I'll take that. Now I think we need to do one more cardio type exercise before we finish. So we're gonna do a simple one. Come up on top, we're gonna lunge back with a big wide step back. Here we go. More work for the lower body. One more, and then we're picking up the tempo. Go! Tap back, keep tapping. And slow it down. Very good. Same side, let's do 8, 8, 7, so it's that opposite leg that's working harder, the standing leg. Hilda's counting. She doesn't want me to go over. Now switch sides. That's what happened when a fitness instructor taught me how to count backwards. Let's alternate. We're getting towards the end. We don't want that pulse rate to be up there too high when we're stretching. 2 more only. All right, let's come down on the flat land. Let's take it side to side. Start to bring it down. Roll the shoulders back, one at a time. Reach up, palms up. There we go. Just bringing it down a little bit so we can get into our stretching. We're going to have kind of a cosmic stretching track. Let's breathe in. Exhale out. Breathe in. Exhale out. Hilda, have you ever belly danced?
Yes.
This one sounds like a good song that you, I mean, I've never been good at it, but breathe in and exhale out. Okay. Now let's just go side to side a little bit more and swish those arms. Somehow this soundtrack just it leads me to do this. Let's go one arm only. The graceful flow. I'm better at this than belly dancing, believe me. Now switch sides. My mother used to belly dance and she made herself an elaborate costume. Bring it back to the middle. I never tried it on. Breathe in. Exhale out. Put the hands above the knees and press that low back up. However, if I really want to get fancy, someone that performed in the Ballet Folklorico at the Multnomah County Fair forgot her costume. 6 months ago, let's take it over to one side. They had it there at Oaks Park where we have the fair, and they said, we need somebody to pick up this costume. It is now at my house. So if anybody wants to practice their Ballet Folklorico, but no, I got to get it back to the rightful owner. Now the other side, but how could you forget a costume like 6 months? It's beautiful. It's expensive. Stretching those inner thighs and groins. All right, bring it to the center. Take a big deep breath in. Exhale out. Let's use the platform or not to do a runner's lunge. Step over, and that will prompt us to keep our rear leg to slide it way back. The knee in the front is over the ankle. Tuck the glutes forward and then take the arm and reach out forward. Like you're stuck in this position and you need somebody to help get me out of this position. All right, let's come on in. Take that other leg, take the heel up onto the platform. Flex the foot back, and now you can take both arms and push forward. Open that upper back and shoulders while we stretch the hamstrings and the calf and Achilles tendon. The rear part of the leg. Let's go over and do a runner's lunge on that other side. Balance it out. Yes. Tighten the glutes. This time, let's take the arms back, grip above your wrist. Push up, pull the shoulders back, and open the chest and shoulders. Good. All right, step back, toe up, bend over, and reach. Good work. Oh, I like that. Oh. Okay, let's breathe in. And exhale out. Let's do one where we're going to reach up, touch toward the shoulder blade, stretch that arm back. You want to stretch the triceps and the other side. And from that point, I think it's time. We're just about done with this workout. So Hilda and I are getting ready to go hit the town. You can come with us if you want. Thank you for being with us. We hope to see you again soon on the Body Smith workout. Hilda, let's go hit it.